Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have June's wax empties and I will apologize right away. I sound very manly, very stuffed up. It is actually the long weekend here in Canada and I have been sick for most of it. I was able to go to a barbecue on Saturday night and it's just like I have some mild allergies, but I started sneezing Saturday night that I knew it wasn't allergies. I knew it was like those sneezes where you're going to get sick. So I apologize in advance for being stuffy. I'm doing the best I can and just happened to be at the end of the month, so I need to film a couple of these videos as soon as possible. I have no makeup on, which is kind of fun. I like not having to wear makeup. Not that I have to, but I like coming out here in the natural sunlight. Literally wash my hair and let it dry. That's how it is. But I've decided to pull out a nail polish I've had for a while. It's from Essie. It is the color Gelato. I'm a little iffy with greens. Greens and me, in any shade of green, I don't do well. This is actually my only green that I have. And it's borderline, like almost, I don't think my skin tone can really take it. But I like the formula and I really enjoy it, I guess, for what it is, a green. So anyway, there you go. Okay, so what I've got here is a lot. And I've already done I was asked to do like what I've been melting. So I decided to split it up through every 2 weeks. So mid-month I did what I've been melting, and then I just posted another what I've been melting the other day. But that doesn't necessarily mean it includes all things I don't even finish. So what I'm going to do is pull out at random. There's literally a bag right here. It's the same bag I use time and time again. Actually, I'm just going to do this way. And I'm going to just pull and show. A lot of things already have a better review up on my channel when it comes to either the first half or the second half of that monthly what I've been melting. So my friend Lisa here, she sent me a while ago a Simple Romance from Sensationals. Very perfumey, older packaging. It didn't throw very much at this point because I think it was a little bit older. Rainbow Melt Sweet Harmony. This is Gina's blend, strawberries and cream, wild berry mousse, and waffle cone. I love Rainbow Melts. It's standard. I got hiccups. Standard is an 8-hour throw for me for Rainbow Melts. If you love bakery, definitely jump on board. She does, Crystal, the owner, she does bakery really, really well. This one, although it doesn't state that there's grape on it, or grape in it, that's what I got out of it. That was what my nose picked up on it. It was still nice, but not quite the same. The title didn't match what I could smell. Ruby Slippers, which is from the Oz Collection Super Tarts, described as strawberries and cream, sugar milk, and pound cake. And that's that one there. I can't get over, every month I look at this bag going, ooh, how do I go through all that? And I will say this, weekdays, except for Tuesday nights, are our practice nights, so I don't melt at all. Weekdays, I melt when I get home. On weekends, I melt all day, change it out halfway through, probably around dinner time, and then put in the evening scents. So that's kind of how I melt. Everyone is different. But anyway, so Kitty Loves Cocoa, Jamie Ann's Wax Creations. That was a pistachio one, I want to say. I can barely smell, but I'll try. Yeah, I think this is a pistachio type one. I received this as part of a D-stash I purchased. It was okay. It wasn't super strong, though. It was a favorite of mine. Rainbow Melts Strawberry Banana Smoothie. I know it's a favorite amongst many people who order from Rainbow Melts. It was a double layer. It had yellow and pink, obviously for banana and strawberry. Very nice. Something that I'm glad I tried. I liked it, but I wouldn't repurchase. But I liked it because I like to try something different. And that's Habanero Mango Salsa from Better Homes and Gardens. It truly smells just like that mango chutney that's there. And the habanero would be real warm at the back of your throat. So yeah, it was pretty good. Okay, a candle. I have 2 candles from Bath & Body Works in here. This one here was awesome. Really great at the first half. And then when it came down to the second half, it went horrible. It went really bad. I just smell kerosene, like jet fuel, as my friend April would say. Jet fuel, very good explanation. If you ever come off of a flight and they're filling up, you can sort of smell it. Sorry, this is Mango Dragon Fruit from 2016. I loved the first half of it. The second half, I had to blow it out. And I can't chunk it because at this point, all that stench is down into the wax already. So there's no point in trying to chunk it out because I'm just going to get that yucky smell. So I'm gonna grab a few more. All right, Jaws, just a standard scent. It is from the Jaws collection. I received this from a friend back east in Canada. It's refreshing. It's something I deemed to my bathroom, and not because it was not a strong throw. Every Super Tarts I've ever tried throws like crazy. I appreciate the fact that people put in good oils to make things throw, and it obviously depends on the type of scent, but some of the scents are very strong. And I mean, I've already had my Super Tarts collection up there already in the playlist land. But Jaws is like, it's just a refreshing, oceany, breezy bathroom scent. That's why I deemed it to the bathroom, because it was great. And my friend gave me quite a few chunks. So it took me almost, I didn't use it every single time, but the amount that she gave me, I probably used it like 8 times in the bathroom, because my little 18-watt bulb warmer in the bathroom is smaller, obviously, so you don't need to put too much in there. So that's kind of nice. By the way, for anyone who's new, I'm sitting in my yard, my nice long dandelions. I have 2 brand new twin deers, another baby deer, and the moms. I have Dad, who keeps eating I thought it was Chomper, which is one of the baby deers. It caught Dad eating my plants on these deer-resistant plants from Vancouver Island. Anyway, so I'm surprised I haven't caught up to all of these, because I've got bunny rabbits and deer galore in my yard, that's for sure. And they do eat that stuff quite a bit. My apologies, you guys. Okay, another part of that de-stash that I purchased, Natalie's Sweet Scents Pistachio Pudding. This one smelled to me, and I remember it was more cherry. Yeah, it was more like, if you've been melting pistachio, this was definitely more of a cherry oil pistachio. And something I was trying to tell you too, that Pacific Ocean, for anyone who's new to my channel, I live out on Vancouver Island in British Columbia, Canada. So Google it. It's one of the best places in the world to live, in my opinion. Yeah, yay. We just had Canada Day too, which is like, I was able to go out for a barbecue on Saturday, and then that was it. I went downhill after that. Gummy berry juice from a Canadian company that is no longer, that is the Ambrosia Shop. I really liked gummy berry juice. Actually, something I wanted to say too on another video I had was that this to me smelled like, and I only bought the one just to see what it tasted like, the unicorn Frappuccino from Starbucks. They had that like sour candy taste to it. It's very similar to that sweet and then sugary bitter sour, like like a, what would I try to say, sour soother or something like that. So I really, really did like gummy berry juice. I thought it was very nice, but unfortunately that company is no longer. Just so I happen to have 2 of Make Sense candles. I have an empty bag. There was 2 of these fluted tarts in each. Melon Ball Fizz, you can see the labels rubbed off, and Love Spell type. Both of them were okay. Both of them weren't the strongest. I did use both of these as like part of a melt-off type thing to compete with other scents. Like I would melt another scent after I'd stop melting this. I'd try another one, sort of write down in comparison. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe they need more oil in them. Not a lot more, but I mean, I understand there's a ratio of some kind that people who make wax melts can only put so much oil. But I'm thinking they need to add a little bit more oil to get more of a punch. But they were enjoyable. I would say there's a medium to light throw for both of these. I just don't like the packaging, and I understand another fellow Canadian YouTuber, Ashley Pedersen, that's her YouTube name as well. She had mentioned how her first order from this company was pretty flimsy bags as well, but then she ordered another order and placed another order, and it came in a better bags. But I'm worried because I made a fairly decent size order. So when I do get more poly bags, I will be rebagging the ones that I still have and using them up sooner than later. So Amy, she sent me, I purchased a de-stash from Amy from back east in Canada, from Quebec. But she sent me a little sample of Sassy Girl Aromas Florida Citrus Whipped Cream. This was really good. I remember like the night I received that de-stash and I saw that sample, I was like, I'm melting that in my bedroom tonight. And I did. And it was really strong and I loved it. Something that I loved, one of my favorites, was just Kiwi Cucumber Splash. I don't know what the splash is, but Kiwi Cucumber was fantastic. I don't see it from Rose Girls often, but she has those mini melters that I imagine, I have to look. I think she has cucumber and I think she has kiwi. So if that's all that is, just to mix them together to get that, or if there's an extra splash to it. If anyone knows, you can comment down below. But now you can kind of make your own creations with how she's got mini melters on her website all the time now, which is wonderful. Love this cucumber melon from Sensationals. This did really well for me. It wasn't like a powerful scent, but it was just perfect for those hot nights that we had about a week ago, and we're about to go into some really hot weather. So that one was good. That is a repurchase. I've actually purchased some. I've got boxes on the sitting on my table trying to gather stuff for friends and be sending them out, and that is definitely one of them because a lot of American friends don't have that particular blend, or they can't seem to get that one. So Super Tarts Tate, again from my friend back east in Canada. Tate and Violet. I'm not familiar with the movie or TV show that this is from, but this is wonderful, and I'm sorry I don't have the Sentinel descriptions that my friend did write down. I thought I had them and I seem to have misplaced them. My apologies, but this is very, very nice. But that's Tate. Again from that friend back east in Canada. Hello Gorgeous, which is Vintage Chic Scents. This is like, I believe it was their strawberry marshmallow, and their strawberry is like an exclusive strawberry blend for them, and marshmallow. And this is really great. I melted it a little bit on its own, but I did blend it with 7-Up Pound Cake, which will be coming up shortly. Another Super Tarts that I received as a sample, but I'm not quite sure what the Sentinel description is Radley. So that was just one little cube, and Super Tart. I put this in my bathroom because it was just one cube. Could have left it there for days. It did really, really well. I just I get sick of the scent after a while. And I have enough wax that I can just keep rotating out. One of my favorites is lemon curd. So I purchased a destash for my friend Sarah at Things I Love 86. And she, part of that purchase destash was You Are My Lucky Star, which is poured on January 31st of this year. And it's lemon curd and buttercream. And this was lovely. Me personally, VCS or Vintage Chic Scents, I can do lemons pretty soon. Other scents I do have to, for me, marinate for a while. Cotton candy frosting, vanilla bean, and candied apple. This was great from Rose Girls. I only had a couple of cubes for my friend. It was a random act of kindness. This was really good. It definitely reminded me, minus the kettle corn, which is good because I'm not a huge kettle corn person. Popcorn scents I'm not really into, but the candied apple and the vanilla frosting, that it totally reminded me of like the circus or the carnival, that kind of thing. I thought it was really nice. My friend Sarah sent me a couple samples of Southbound Soap Company's Soda Pop Shop. And this I used on its own once, and then I blended it with saltwater taffy or fresh pulled taffy from Better Homes and Gardens. This is amazing. If you guys are successful enough to get your order through and not have cart jacking, as Myra and Kyla would say, happen to your order, this is fantastic if they bring it out. It is beautiful. And the shapes that Sarah had sent me were like large, like fudgicles, like popsicles. They were so adorable. It was hard to melt them. And then I melted Green and Sassy, which was a sample I received in one of my orders from the Bathing Garden. So this is the Bathing Garden, described as lemongrass and citrus sage, vanilla and musk. And this was really lovely. I didn't order too much after. I made 2 big purchases and I laid off because I have enough. And then, but when I saw this, I'm like, this is making a mental note about this one for next year. So I would definitely repurchase that. It was lemon. I like lemongrass. I really do. Sorry, excuse me. Woo. Southbound Soap Summer Melon Berries. I really like this. I received this in a random act of kindness. It was a really big blossom, and I cut into 4s or 5s. But this was really, really nice. Definitely had more of the melons first and then the berries after. It is described as juicy strawberries, ripe cantaloupe melon, raspberries, and guava. And it's had quite a bit of cure time. August 25th was when it was mixed. This was part of a destash I purchased. This is a sample. Mac Apple and Rose Cream called the Bodyguard from Super Tarts. This is actually really nice. This was the perfect balance of rose, like a good rose, and Mac Apple. It was beautiful. And I really find that I am not huge into floral, but I do love the combo Mac Apple and Rose. There's something about it. Very refreshing. Okay, Destination Wax. We've already talked about this, about the packaging. You already know I don't like the sticky packaging. It's not my style. But what I will say is, and I did say that in other videos, a Huckleberry Muffin was very strong. And this was just a one little square, the little putts or whatever, whatever they're called. I did buy 2, what were they called? Area 51 boxes. And so they're all different mixtures, but I just found that anything that were in these bags or the little Lidby pots, other than the cakey ones, like huckleberry muffin, wedding cake was great, jelly cronut was great, and I will say calypso melon was great, but the calypso melon and the jelly cronut were in shots, like they were in shots like this, and I found that maybe that just made it retain its scent more. I don't know. Unfortunately for me, as I've already mentioned, I'm probably not going to be ordering Destination Wax again. But that's just my house and my nose and my melters. And my playlist is already up on my melters have their own playlist. Nothing's changed. So you just have to look that up. But unfortunately, just not enough luck for throw for me to purchase, because again, I've got to go through exchange rate, taxes, and lately I've been getting dinged a whole bunch with customs. So it just adds the total to be even more. So anyway, Poppet's Coaster Ride, which was from the Bathing Garden. Strawberry peach jam, tart lemon curd, and raspberry cake bites. Actually didn't mind. This was like a medium throw in my bedroom. I mostly melted it in my bedroom, a little bit in my living room. Definitely got the strawberry, got the lemon, and I got no cake bites. I tried a couple chunks out in the living room. Got nothing cake. Tried a couple chunks in my bedroom. Got a little tiny bit of like a white cake, but nothing stand out, right? I don't know if I would repurchase that one, but that's like one of the only ones I wouldn't repurchase, I don't think, just because of its strength. So, Southern Charm from Ambrosia Shop. I don't have set no descriptions for this one, and she's closed, so it doesn't really make a difference anymore. This was nice. Not very strong though. I'd say a mild to medium throw, and this was like the little crumbly bits. I have so much to talk about, and I know you guys have been so good. You're like, it's okay, your videos are long, that's all right. I'm like, okay, because I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm making like really long videos, and I apologize, sort of, because half of you say it's good. Well, most of you guys, I don't really have anyone complaining about them, but I'm sure I will now that I said that. I'm sure there'll be a thumbs down, so go for it. It's so funny. Oh, by the way, here's the thing. You know what I'd love? And I'm probably going to get more thumbs down for this, but I'm just going to say this because I brought it up. With the thumbs up and thumbs down, I almost think that YouTube needs to totally get rid of it. It really makes no difference. For me personally, I actually don't even go back to my videos to go, oh, how many thumbs up did I get? Or how many thumbs down did I get? I think one time I got notified that I had hit 100 thumbs up on a video for the first time. Kind of gives you like little accomplishments. But here's the thing. What's funny is I bet you when you put a thumbs up or a thumbs down, but because right now it's secretive, right? We as YouTubers don't know who is the ones doing the thumbs down or the thumbs up. It doesn't matter. But if they were to become exposed, 100% doubt that anyone would thumbs down because people, it's just so funny. And then here's the other part, because I've been talking to a couple of YouTubers about this myself. Is if you're a YouTube creator, you'll totally understand what I'm saying. So if someone feels the need to thumbs down, okay. But then maybe in a very polite way, you don't have to be mean, down below in the description bar, just say, why is it that you thumbs it down? Is there something that I can improve? 99.9% of the time, people don't actually have anything. They're just jealous, envious, or envy, I guess, because can't be. There's a difference between jealousy and envy. There's envy. And just the cowardly. It really is. It's hilarious. I've been talking to quite a few YouTubers who create content or have creative content on YouTube, and it's hilarious. And I'm just gonna say it because it's absolutely funny, and it actually makes me laugh. So I'm sure this video is gonna get thumbs down, but I don't care, and I'm not even gonna look at it. I literally, because I have a different spot that I go to answer my comments, that I don't have to go down into my video again. So, all right, thumbs down, that's totally fine. It just makes me laugh. So I'm looking forward to this. All right, back on track. Tiffany Candles, Honeydew Melon. I actually really liked Tiffany Candles Honeydew Melon. I can barely smell right now. Really liked it. I used it as on its own, but I also blended it with things. This part of a video, already did a review on it. Already did a spotlight review on this one. You guys know how much I love this thing. Oh, so good. I know it's limited edition, so if you like that kind of thing, these saltwater taffy, grab some before summer's over. Again, Winter Palace, probably one of my all-time favorite wax melt scents in general. Yeah, and that's described as French lavender, winter berries, vanilla, pomegranate, strawberries, icy peppermint tea, and pink sugar. This is absolutely amazing. All right. Oh, let's go for the other candle. This candle, on the other hand, from Bath & Body Works did wonderful. And I said that in the review. It did so well. This is from, I want to say 2015, I believe. And I got this at SAS last summer. So I bought it summer of 2016. Still, I can't really smell, but it does smell just like the candle did way at the beginning before you start burning it. So 100% would repurchase that. Oh my goodness. Still have a few to go, guys. President Snow from Super Tarts, described as peppermint cream, white rose, and vanilla ice cream. This was okay. I would have preferred just a tiny little bit more peppermint and a little less rose, I think, for me in my nose. But I liked it. I'm glad I tried it. And I know I gave a cube to Sarah to try. And I don't know if she would repurchase. I think it was a bit much. Sorry, you guys, I got hiccups. A bit much rose for her. Tiffany candles, cucumber melon type. So the other one was honeydew melon. This is cucumber melon. Again, I used this for around the time I was melting a lot of cucumber melon type scents. This was nice. I'm starting to really love Tiffany candles, as well as I'm starting to melt my sugar and spice melts as well, because they're newer for me and they're soy. So I think they're soy. Anyway, so I want to let them cure a little bit, but that was very nice. And it's quite a bit. It's like 2 ounces. So it's a pretty big shot, I think. Another Ambrosia Shop scent. Galactic Cherry, which to me smelled just like, what was it I'm trying to say? Like cherry cola. So anyway, I liked that. It was very nice. It had a little bit of fizz to it and very strong. And that was from Ambrosia Shop, again, the Canadian company that's no longer. Lanai by Hayden Rowe. This is very nice. My friend Lindsay Love. She also has a channel on YouTube here. She was the very first YouTuber I ever watched who hauled this, and she was in love with it. And I really like this. It was just the right amount. I have another another clam of this. I might save it for next year, but it's very nice. There's a Destination Wax Wedding Cake. Again, this is the other one that threw really well in that little square, but I will not be repurchasing because my luck has not been very good. So it is what it is. Destination Wax Sunshine Lollies. I didn't smell anything. It was in my bathroom. I had 2 squares in this one, and I put one in at a time in my bathroom. Again, an 18-watt small little holder. I couldn't fit 2 of these in here or 2 of these squares in that without it overflowing if I wanted to. So for that, again, I can't. And I'm being honest with you guys. And again, it's nothing about the company itself. It seems to work so well with so many people in so many homes. And that is great because, that just means that I don't have, it's just someone else can have what I would normally have ordered perhaps, right? If that makes sense. Candy Pandas, Altamora's Parties. This is Bubblegum Fizzy. This was given to me by my friend Sarah. It was okay. It had no fizzy at all in it, but it definitely smelled like double bubble gum. I would say it was only a medium to a high, mild, low medium throw. Candy Panda for me it's tough. It's hard for me to melt in my great room. I have to do it in smaller spaces, but I still don't get the biggest amount of throw that I'd like, except for tea and cakes. I really like that one, and so far it's the one that's memorable to me that did really well. Anyway, back on track. Bermuda Sands by Hayden Rowe. This was very nice. Threw really well. With Hayden Rowe, I just split the chunk into half. Melt half one time, another half in another time, or in separate melters. With Hayden Rowe, I only need to use half at a time. This was a sample. Don't even remember what it is. It's been wiped off. Rainbow Melts, sample size, Plum Good, which is plums, raspberries, cranberries, citrus, apples, and strawberries. Definitely got the berries and the apple. Because there's so many berries, I didn't really have one that stood out. It was like a berry. Again, I'm not going to be able to smell, but I'll try. It's a mixed berry and then a little bit of apple behind. So that was really nice. And it was like in this little tiny blossom, which was really cute and perfect size. Like it was like you didn't have to cut it or anything. The Grinch from Vintage Chic Scents, which is called Cranberry Mulberry or an Orange Moscato. I received that in a random act of kindness. And this was poured in November of 2016. And my friend Kim, so we were chatting. She's like, "Oh my god!" I'd said like I made a comment in my last video about what I've been melting, about how lately on these a lot of VCS D-stash pages that I'm following, they're getting rid of the Grinch, which is weird because I melted this. This is actually pretty good. Maybe people are just trying to push away some of the, I don't know, Moscato. It could be used at any time of the year. I really didn't get a lot of mulberry. I definitely got the cranberry orange and Moscato, which is like a type of wine. So I liked it. I don't think I'd buy a loaf in it, but if it came in like a mystery box or sample bag or something like that, I would not hate it at all. But I know lots of people seem to be selling it right now or reselling it. Bitter Homes and Gardens Exotic Coconut Quince. Love that. It was very good. You guys have already seen my video on it. And there's this little ant that might be coming into the screen. Oh no, you didn't see it. It just went whew. Sorry guys. Okay, day 15 of the Super Tarts Advent calendar is gingerbread and applesauce. I received this in a D-stash that I purchased. And this is really nice. I didn't get much gingerbread. I definitely got applesauce with a hint of spice. But I can't do gingerbread normally. Gingerbread to me is very, very spicy. Almost too much. It's like maple in me. I should love maple. I'm Canadian, but too much of it is too much of a good thing, and I have to like put it out. And then, so maple for me in my household definitely lasts a long time. Anyway, Tiffany Candle 7-Up pound cake. It was fantastic, except for the fact that I don't like pound cake. 7-Up pound cake. I realized that there's some sort of spice in 7-Up pound cake that I myself don't like in wax, and that's just me. But I mixed this up with that strawberry, that Hello Gorgeous from Vintage Chic Scents. It did well together, but I've realized that I don't like 7-Up pancakes. So there you go, one less thing I'll have to order next time. All right, Banana Daiquiri Twinkie by Ladybugs and Wax and Soap. A friend of mine sold this to me in a D-stash. It was not, I didn't like it. Actually, I didn't like the scent of this one very much. Oh, another sample that I don't know the name of. Oh, and Bite Me. Okay, Galactic Cherry by Ambrosia Shop smelled very similar to the Ambrosia Shop's Bite Me. That's what I was trying to think of. So Bite Me is like cherry soda. So like fizzy lime and lemon and cherry and cola and all that together. But I will say that this one was super strong. I don't, however, enjoy the packaging on the scent shots. I think they're very weak, and I feel like, I only got this April 12th, and I melted it, in the month of June, and look at how it stains the inside, so go figure. Yeah, I'm trying to use up my Ambrosia Shop sooner than later, because I fear, again, the packaging might be seeping out. Sassy Girl Aromas Pink Sugar Peppermint Meringue, just as it states. This was lovely. My friend from back east in Canada sent a sample of this to me. I had this in my bedroom. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, this is very good. This would actually be something, I'm part of that loaf subscription. I passed on it this time, but that's not to say I wouldn't do it down the road if they do the subscription for the loaves again. I have a couple blends that I think that I've had in smaller forms that I could do in bigger forms. And also too, when you get bigger forms, you can split and share with friends. So that's also very nice. Love Spell by Hidden Row. This was my absolute favorite Love Spell type. So we all know what Love Spell smells like. Surfer Shack by Ambrosia Shop. No scent, no description because she's closed. Not really I didn't enjoy this one that much. It was okay. It was refreshing. It was oceany. That kind of thing. Ravenclaw by Super Tarts. A blue raspberry and lavender. I love this one from the bedroom. I thought it was wonderful. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed this. I would definitely repurchase that in the future. Just a couple more, you guys. Ugh, another long video. I'm so Canadian when I'm about to say, I'm so sorry. Bite Me Type by Sassy Girl Aroma. I already did the melt off for Bite Me Type. This actually didn't smell like any effervescence whatsoever. It smelled like the cherry, like a cola, minus the effervescence. So I don't know, maybe they forgot to put the bubbly in it. I'm not sure, because I did melt this in the same place. Like when I do melt offs, if I've got the wax, I put them in the same melter to switch it out for the new one. So I'm trying to stay consistent. So yeah, I don't know what happened there. So Bite Me Type by Make Sense Candle Company, candles.com, Canadian company that's closed in the summer. Story of our lives up here in Canada. It was okay. It was probably up to the higher level of the Bite Me types that I tried. So I will say that was good. A favorite. I did a mixology based on this. It was Slytherin by Super Tarts, honeydew melon, blackberry, and white tea. So I did this as a whole, and then what I did is I grabbed some blackberry, white tea, and melon from other companies and tried my own blends. And oh, this is so good though, you guys. I really like it. So it's a repurchase. I purchased it time and time again. Anytime I place an order with Super Tarts, I purchase this as well. I've sent a few to friends over like here and there and everywhere. So I know that Sarah from Things I Love 86, she doesn't like it as much. I was like, oh no. She's like, I'm so sorry, Kim, on her video. I'm like, oh no, sacrilege. No, but it's better to find out if you like something, but she does not like that one. But Christy from Scent Junkie 03, she likes it, so that's cool. Everyone's got a different nose, right? So white tea and berries is another Hayden Row. This is a perfect blend of sugary berries and white tea, which I've come to realize, like marshmallow does to a lot of winter and fall blends, it melts things together. I find white tea to blend really well with spring and summer scents. I kind of consider that my vanilla for the spring and summer. Bear Wax. There you go. I did not like this. This is the banana nut bread. So I didn't really like this much at all. It was just a different banana. I like banana, but that was a little bit different. Tayberry Antique from Destination Wax. I got zero throw. It literally got nothing. I had to put my nose right over the warmer. That was 18 watt too. Black Cherry Mimosa from Rose Girls. This is really, really nice. Not as effervescent as I was hoping it would be, but that is okay. And we're nearing the end. I'm almost finished, you guys. Oh, look at that. I got my Sentinel descriptions. It was there. So there we go. I didn't lose it, but I'm not going to go back and go through them all again. Tiffany Candles Blackberry. Again, I was trying to do that mixture, blackberry, white tea, melon. Again, it's great. I really do like her blackberry. It does not lean grape. It almost does. I find blackberries, depending on the vendor, I find that either blackberry leans towards grape or actual blackberry, because I have lots of blackberry bushes here. In fact, my entire freezer, my deep freeze is pretty much full of blackberries. Beach Linen smells just like Beach Cabana from Bath & Body Works. Loved it. Threw really, really well. And lastly, Sensationals Rock Candy, which was wow strong. That's all I have to say. That's it. All right. So from all over the West Coast, I hope everyone has a wonderful 4th of July for all my friends in the States. I hope everyone here in Canada had a wonderful and safe Canada Day. And as always, you guys, be safe and have fun.